Food prices set to rise in Scotland to allow same-sex marriages. Good evening, I'm Greg Hoos. More food price increases can be expected in the next 3 months. Maize prices have already risen by 25% since last month. Agricultural expert Johan Willemse says grain stocks worldwide are low because of droughts in South America and the US. He says South African commodity prices are based on world market prices.
In the case of South Africa, prices of maize and maize meal will increase because it's just not sufficient also in South Africa. The world doesn't have sufficient, so it will work through to the consumer in terms of white maize meal prices. Feed costs will increase, which will run through the broiler industry, the milk and pork industry, and also in the case of bread, prices will increase.
Motorists can expect a fuel price hike of up to 26 cents a litre from next week. International oil prices have risen above $100 a barrel, while the rand is depreciated against the US dollar. The price of petrol dropped by over 80 cents a litre in July. Laura Campbell is an economist at Econometrics.
The expected increase in the petrol price is mainly due to the rise in the oil price in July to levels over $100 per barrel. This compares with an average of around $95 per barrel in the previous month. Following the downgrade of Germany to a negative credit outlook by Moody's, one saw a decline in most commodity prices, except for oil, which actually increased on the back of positive manufacturing data out of China.
The Energy Department will announce the new prices on Friday. The trial of 2 men accused of killing honeymooner Annie Diwani will not go ahead as planned in the Western Cape High Court next week. The court has ruled that the two will be back in court next month. They were due to have gone on trial yesterday, but this was changed after a health concern was raised. One of the accused, who has a brain tumour, will be medically assessed next Wednesday. Extradition proceeding against the prime suspect in the murder, Annie's husband Shreen, will resume this week in London. His wife was shot in an apparent car hijacking while they were on their honeymoon in Cape Town in 2010. A 48-year-old teacher from Esterrust, east of Pretoria, who allegedly killed a 9-year-old girl and dumped her body in a freezer, has been denied bail by the local magistrates' court. Gerald Cupido allegedly hit the girl on the head with a spanner before hiding her body in her mother's freezer. SABC reports.
Police say Daniela was already dead when the body was put in the freezer. It is alleged that after the body was discovered, Cupido told the police to take him to a safe place as the enraged community members would kill him. He also allegedly confessed to stashing the girl's body into the freezer and says that he hit her with a spanner because she angered him. But the suspect says he is not guilty of the girl's murder. However, the magistrate denied him bail, saying Cupido should be kept from other 9-year-olds who might anger him. Meanwhile, Daniela's mother wept uncontrollably as the state witness related how her daughter's body was discovered. The case has been postponed until the 27th of September for possible trial.
The South African Revenue Service is to confiscate 2 multi-million rand Southern Cape homes of Johannesburg businessman Dave King. This follows last week's court judgment to recover outstanding taxes owed by King's companies to SARS. Besides the luxury homes in Plettenberg Bay and Fancourt, King's 70 million rand Sandhurst home will also be confiscated. SARS spokesperson Adrian Lakay.
At issue here is a 2.7 billion rand tax assessment that was confirmed last year by the tax court. Included in the list of assets are properties. The value of these assets vary based on different valuations. They can reach between probably 70 million to 100 million rands.
The Scottish Government says it will allow same-sex couples to marry, making it the first part of Britain to announce such legislation. The top story at 6 o'clock is that more food price increases can be expected in the next 3 months.